Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is about episode 5 of Temptation Island season 3. So subscribe and like this video. If you are new here, my name is Ayomi and this episode 5. I really enjoyed the episode. It was dramatic as hell. And the boys had their own second bonfire, while the ladies had their third bonfire at the end of the episode. The guys had their second bonfire at the beginning of the episode. So next week episode, the boys are going to have their third bonfire at the beginning of the episode as well. I'm going to start with Kendall and Erica as usual. At the bonfire, Kendall said something that really upset me. It was like, he hopes Erica is not listening to something that is not conducive to her growth. That would really upset him. And I'm like, are you mad or something? So sleeping with other people is conducive to your own growth, while listening to other people might not be conducive to our growth. Something is wrong with you? Because if you are worried about our growth, why not be worried about your own growth as well? Because you sleeping with other people, you are not even working on yourself. I've never seen you talking about yourself or anything you need to work on. All you are doing is touching people and sleeping around. That's just it, and it's really upsetting and annoying. Then he said something like he's actually looking into dating other people at this point, or maybe leave Erica or something. See, that's our boy's problem. So Erica saw, before I even go to what Erica saw, after the guys' bonfire, they went back to their villas and all, and Kendal has done it again. This time it's a threesome. This one had threesome with, what's her name really? Alexys and Nicole. Threesome, someone's boyfriend. Threesome. Hey, I'm even tired of complaining every week because I'm tired. I'm not even surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. I'm just tired of that boy, to be honest. I can't wait for the show to be over and let's see the end result of all of this. Because I know he's not going anywhere with Alexys. The boy is already thinking of taking Nicole on a date, and I'm here for it. I want him to take Nicole on a date. I want to see Alexys' reaction. I want to see Nicole's reaction. See, I'm just here for the violence. I'm here for the drama, really. Because that boy is calm, and Erica is already out of the picture. She's already single. That's what I want. So as Erica is already single, let him just mess up his entire life, whether with Alexys or with Nicole. It is none of my business. I'm just here for the violence. I want to see what's going to happen, to be honest. Then after that, at the bonfire, Erica saw him having a threesome, and my girl was like, what? I feel like she was even disgusted. But Erica said some things before the bonfire that got me thinking, like, is this girl okay? She was calling the sex mistake, and I'm like, why would you classify that under mistake? So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call it mistake, because he actually did it intentionally. He knew what he was doing. It was not a mistake at all. And I wasn't getting enough rage from her. Even when Mark asked her at the bonfire that, Erica, is there something Kendal can do? Is there something Kendal can do that will make you run back to him at the final bonfire? And she was like, no. Even a no was not convincing enough. Like, there's this rage you're supposed to have when you see your boyfriend having sex with her, but this girl was just like calm and like, no. I'm like, hey. But I am 90% certain that Erica is no longer with Kendal, because the energy I'm getting from her Instagram is telling me that they are no longer together. And if she's in her right senses and her right mind, definitely she won't be with him anymore, to be honest. And I feel like she's no longer with him, to be honest. So that chapter is a closed one. Julian and Kristen, I'm actually rooting for them to survive the island. However, I'm of the opinion that if Kristen cannot forgive Julian or learn to trust him or get past or move past that heartbreak that happened 5 years ago, then maybe they should just let each other go. Maybe Julian should let her go as well. Their happiness is far more important than their 11 years relationship, and I think that's what they are considering. We've been dating for 11 years, don't let us break up now. They need to move past it. If they know that, okay, she cannot trust me again. Let them just go their separate ways and find someone else. To be honest, Julian at the bonfire, he saw Kristen talking about him and he didn't like it. It was like he has been on his best behavior and he has not done anything to warrant us saying that. And that's the producer's fault actually, because they didn't show Kristen exactly what happened. After the bonfire, Julia was crying because Kristen still has doubts and all. And at the third bonfire, when Kristen saw Julia crying, she was crying as well. I was actually crying. I was crying seeing Julian and Kristen cry. It was actually very heartbreaking, because why are they so sad and miserable? Like, they just need to talk. Maybe not talk, or Kristen is actually the major problem here. She's the one that doesn't trust him. He's there to pass his test, to pass her test. And she even said that it looks like Julian is going to pass this test and she will probably still be the same person that still does not trust him. So what does he have to do? What does he have to do to make you trust him again? Maybe they just need to break up and go their separate ways, because I don't know at this point. And Mark was like, okay, you know you need to work on yourself. Why exactly are you not doing that? And she started crying. She was like, blah blah blah, her brother died. See, I really love what Mark did at that point. He left his seat. He went to sit very close to her to just like, okay, what happened? What exactly happened? And she was like, she lost her brother and he overdosed, things like that. It was actually very sad. I think that trauma is affecting her emotionally and she's not being able to like maybe express herself, or maybe that trauma is also affecting her relationship with Julian. I don't know. We are going to find out in the next episode how her brother's death is related to her relationship with Julian. See, it's just very sad seeing both of them miserable like that, to be honest. I'm really waiting for them to survive the island and like get married, have kids. And I love what Julian said. It was like, I know what I want. I want Kristen. I want to have a family with Kristen. Be that best dad, be that best husband, things like that. That's someone that knows what he wants. He knows why he's there. Unlike Uncle Kendal. And I love what Mark told Julian, that you know what you want and you're already going for it, so just keep fighting. And it was like, yes, it's going to keep fighting. And I'm like, like it melted my heart. Like, Julian, see, I'm actually really proud of Julian, because he cheated 5 years ago and he has been trying to like correct that mistake for so long. He's just waiting for Kristen to forgive him and like trust him again. And see, I'm really rooting for them to like survive the island. Erin and Corey. See, we didn't really see much of Corey because that boy has just been there, just been emotional. At the bonfire, it was like sometimes it feels like a failure, and that's why he doesn't like express himself, because that's like his vulnerability side or something, and he doesn't want to be vulnerable because he sees it as a weakness, things like that. So that is actually affecting his relationship with Erin as well. Erin on the other end too, she has been talking about Corey. She's not really letting anyone in, to be honest. Even Shaq that she was connecting with, she was just trying to say, okay, yes, know that I have a boyfriend. She told Shaq, no, I have a boyfriend and please respect that, things like that. So she has just been thinking, oh, maybe I've not treated Corey right, things like that. Now she doesn't want to lose him. Even at the bonfire, at the third bonfire, she saw the girl saying, oh, she took Corey there to break up with him. And she was like, no, and she doesn't want people to feel that way. That now she doesn't even want to lose him. Like, now I think she has a clarity she was looking for. See, I wish them all the best and I'm rooting for them, because both of them, they've been on their best behavior actually, Corey and Erin. To be honest, Erin is surprising, because at the beginning I thought she was going to be all over the place because she didn't really like Corey, but she's actually proving that impression wrong, and she's showing that okay, she actually really likes Corey, and I hope they make it at the end of the day. Then to our final couple, Thomas and Chelsea. After the guys' bonfire, Julian called Chelsea hypocrite, and I actually agree 1000%. Because how can you allow a guy to peck you, hug you, grind? You were grinding the boy, dancing and all, and you are saying your boyfriend is a flirt while you are doing the same thing. This boy has not even danced with anybody. Thomas has only like given someone flower, got a peck and you were angry that, oh, that's his way, it's too flirty, while you are allowing another person do that to you as well. You're even catching feelings for everybody. Fair, it was Blake, then Tom, then who knows who will be the next person. Like, you are catching feelings for everybody, allowing people to peck you and all, but yet you are complaining about your boyfriend that is a flirty person. See, both of them, they deserve each other, to be honest. Because Chelsea, I don't even know what to say about her. To be honest, I don't know. Because that girl, I just feel like she needs to work on herself, and she's not doing that. Because she's only concerned about making connection, connecting with people. I like you, I have feelings for you, but I'm trying to push you away. Even at the third bonfire, when she saw what Julian said about her, she was like, no, me, I've been open, I've been trying. She wasn't getting the point. The point is that nobody's saying you should not have fun, but Thomas is also having fun as well. So if you're angry that he's doing those things, you can't be doing those things as well. I don't know if she gets it, but that's the problem. And Thomas, he said something like, I want to be myself and I want to be accepted for who I am. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. We all need to work on ourselves in some aspects. Okay, if I know that I'm bad at in this aspect, or I do some things that I know myself that, okay, this thing is wrong, I should change. You should definitely change. Nobody wants a flirt. Nobody wants someone that will be disrespecting them. If you are a flirt or something, just find a way to make it undisrespectful. You can be yourself without being disrespectful to your partner. So it should not come with the, oh, I want to be myself. If you cannot let me be myself, then maybe we should go our separate way. It doesn't make sense, because nobody wants a flirt. You go to the next girl, you do the same thing, and she'll say, oh, she doesn't like it as well. So I feel like he needs to work on that part of himself and stop with the excuse of, I'm just being myself. Even Sophia that was saying you need to be yourself, nobody can take that nonsense. We go out and you're staring at people as if you don't have a girlfriend right beside you. It doesn't make sense. So you need to work on that aspect of yourself and drop the excuse of, I just want to be myself. It doesn't make sense in any way. See, that's their problem. Both of them, they deserve each other. I don't know. Thomas has been on his good behavior. He has not really done anything with Sophia at all. Then Chelsea, at the point I thought Chelsea was going to kiss Blake, because the way he's always intense with all her people. She's always very, very intense with her conversations and things like that. At this point, even Thomas will be seeing something that will annoy me and might make him do some things. Because Chelsea, she's not a saint either. So all the old flirty thing, she's not a saint either. So that's the problem, I think. Then the part that really infuriated me was the elimination part. The ladies that I used to call tasty made me so proud. They were eliminated and they took it with their chests. They took it very well. They hugged the guys and they left. Then these guys, the frat boys or whatever they call them, were so salty about it. I am just so glad that they sent Tom and Ivan home. Like, they could see what we were seeing. I'm like, these girls are so smart. Like, I'm just so proud of them that they sent Tom and Ivan home. They were talking about, oh, let's smash somebody. I mean, was it not Ivan that was saying that smash her? I'm sure you get an opportunity to smash her, things like that. They are looking for someone to smash. They are there to make physical connection and not emotional connection. At the point where Ivan was even crying that he lost his song, and I'm like, how do they even relate with each other? He was crying. I feel like that tears was just to get Erin to, like, maybe fall for him, things like that, and probably sleep with him, because those guys are just there to sleep around. So their attitude after they got eliminated was just very irritating. Like, they're just a bunch of irritants, to be honest, because the way they reacted showed that they actually deserved that elimination. Like, it just proved the girls right. And I'm like, good riddance to bad rubbish. I was so angry. Like, why would you bring up the fact that their boyfriend cheated on them and things like that just because they sent you home? Of course they had to send someone home, but they had to just see. Those boys annoyed me. I'm not even angry anymore. At that point when I was watching it, I was so angry. I was so angry. Like, it was very annoying. And I don't like how the girls allowed them to get away with it. If it was season 2 girls, is it Ashley H? Is it Ashley H or Ashley G? Is it Ashley they'll be talking to like that she won't tell them to shut the fuck up? The girls were too nice with them, to be honest. They were talking and the girls were looking at them. I should have told them to shut the fuck up, that they're mad, to be honest. God, I be season 2 girls. Those girls are mad girls. Season 3 girls are too gentle, they are too calm. Oh, I almost forgot. I swear, this was a bloody fool. There was this part Tom told Erica that she's his #1, blah blah blah. After telling Chelsea that he likes Chelsea and things like that, even Chelsea was like, this boy is not here for the right reasons. Erica was so shocked. Erica was like, yeah, you are confident, but who are you? Who is this guy? Like, this boy is here to make physical connection, not emotional connection. Like, it was very obvious to all the girls that the boy was there for the wrong reasons, and that was what sent him home, to be honest. I'm like, are you dumb? What was he thinking? You're like, you're still my #1, blah blah blah. Was still trying to like flirt with Erica, as if he was like, okay, if this doesn't go, this will go. Like, the boy is just mad. And there was this part that Julian was with all the girls and the guys, where Alexys and Nicole were kissing, and Julian was like, oh, he was trying to avoid them and he fell into the water. That part was so good. See, this episode was actually really good. I really like the episode. See, I can't wait for the next episode. I cannot wait. I would have loved Blake and Shaq to follow Tom and the frat boys, to be honest. What are they doing there? I don't trust any of the single guys. And you guys can be very funny. Julian is there trying to right his wrongs, trying to respect Kristen, because Kendal went to him that, okay, he slept with Nicole and Alexys, things like that, and this boy could not tell Kendal that, guy, are you mad? Why are you doing something like? He could not even tell him that. It was just like, oh, okay, like, was just there shaking his head like, you're an adult. It's none of my business whatever you decide to do with your life. And I actually agree with it, to be honest. But then Kendal was gisting him about the whole thing, and Kendal even shaked him that thank you for being there, for being someone to talk to. And he couldn't tell this boy that, are you mad? You can see what I'm doing, trying to prove to my girl that she can trust me, but you are there doing nonsense. I'm like, guys, can't you just talk to one another? Can't you talk to each other? That can't you act right? He was just there shaking his head and laughing. I'm like, God, see how Julian and Kendal are like word and opposites. Julian is trying to be the best man. Kendal is being the terrible person. Both of them are still advising each other, and they can't even tell each other the truth that you are moving mad. Guys, you people, very fun. I cannot wait for the next episode. I know in my last reaction video I said I can't wait for the whole season to be over, but this episode brought my interest back. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Erica to have fun. I cannot wait for Kendal to have fun as well. Let him continue to dig his own grave so that Erica can see that he's a mad person and she can move on and enjoy her life, to be honest. I cannot wait for the drama that is about to happen. I just want Kendal to pick Nicole and see the drama. Pick Nicole, let Alexys be angry, let there be drama, let there be violence. I just want to see the drama and the rest. As long as my girl is not involved and my people are not involved, that's their life problem. See, I cannot wait. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this episode. Subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, watch my other videos, guys. Don't forget to watch my other videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Yeah.